Let's bring the Senate Majority Leader John Thune for this and more topics and center. Thank you for your time. It's good to have you on our program. Welcome.
Good morning,
back.
Bill. Good morning, Dana.
So just looking at this, Putin has said nothing in response to this threat. And Medvedev, who for a time was a leader of that country, called it a step toward war. And then he said threats like these make him look like Joe Biden. What does Russia do?
There's a big difference, though, Bill, between Joe Biden and Donald Trump, believe me. And I think the Russians know, and obviously will find out, that he means what he says. And I think that's having a policy of peace through strength that you actually back up with strength is something that we've seen consistently from Donald Trump and his administration. So the Russians are, as you would expect, I mean, they blow hard on all these things, but the truth is, if in fact the president moves forward with sanctions on Russia, that puts penalties on people who do business with Russia, that's going to have a profound impact on them and their economy, and I think they know that. So I hope that brings them to the table, but the president is, I think, prepared to do what's necessary to bring peace to that region, and if necessary, to add the sanctions that hopefully will put the Russians in enough pain that they come to the table.
Because President Trump in that statement says he doesn't know if it will affect them. Is there an appetite in the Senate, even from a bipartisan standpoint, for there to be more aggressive action so that it does affect change sooner?
There is, Dana, and I think, as you know, Lindsey Graham has a bill that has 85 plus co-sponsors on it. We're prepared to move here. We're, of course, waiting on the White House, and I think the president, he, as I said, has, I think, good instincts about how to deal with these types of people and these types of issues, and his ultimate goal is to get peace in the region. We want to support him and be good partners in that, and if necessary, we will move, and we can move very quickly on a Russia sanctions bill. So we'll see what the next few days brings, and obviously he put something out there that we'll see the Russians react to soon. Okay,
let's get to this other topic, because Truth Social was posted a short time ago. This is trying to get judges confirmed through the Senate, and he went off. He said Senator Chuck Grassley out of Iowa must step up like crooked Joe Biden did when he openly broke at least 2 times the blue slip scam, and like others have done over the years, and let our great Republican judges and U.S. attorneys be confirmed, all caps. He should do this immediately and not let the Democrats laugh at him and the Republican Party for being weak and ineffective. So you know what the rule is. If there's one member of the opposite party in the Senate, you can't move forward. Do you see a way around this as the president would like?
Well, Bill, look, I think the blue slip is something that's been honored by both sides, and it hasn't been violated by either side. And frankly, for that matter, it was used extensively during the Biden administration to block some really bad Democrat nominees to district judgeships. And in fact, as a good example of this, Mike Rounds and I, 2 Republican senators from South Dakota, were able to get a Republican judge into South Dakota, district judge, for the first time since the Reagan administration that we've had a Republican judge under the Biden administration through use of the blue slip process. So it can be used in a way, obviously, by both sides when they're in the White House in power, and it can be used by the minority as well. But I think it's something that has served at least Republicans well in the past, and it's something that when Republicans and Democrats, either of whom has the majority at the time, both have honored. And I think Chuck Grassley done a great job. We just confirmed a circuit court judge last night. Emil Bovee is now serving on the circuit court. He did 3 Supreme Court justices when he was chairman of the Judiciary Committee under the first Trump administration. And he's going to do everything he can to advance these judges. And we're going to work with him to make sure that that happens and we get those people installed. And there are a number of vacancies right now which we have to fill.
All right, Senator John Thune, thank you so much. We will be in touch with you as August is going to be underway soon, but you will still be working. Thanks for being here.
All right, thanks, Dana. Thanks, Bill.